Making this hot cut. It's for cutting hot metal. It's just a blade. It cuts through some pretty thick stuff, as you'll see a little bit.
Here we have Nathan and Paul and Lee, very good blacksmiths. What they're going to do is they're going to make a cut-off hardy to cut steel with. And it'll all be handmade in the forge. And you'll notice as they go along that Nathan will communicate with these other two blacksmiths with the hammer. And these other two blacksmiths, they'll be known as the strikers. This makes Nathan's job a lot easier. Now they're drawing the metal out so that the metal will fit into the hardy hole. And for the hardy to fit into the hardy hole once they get it made.
Ready for the hot cut?
Now you see that they're drawing it out, and they're going to have to take several heats because this is large metal and it takes a lot of heat. So they'll probably, during this process, take 5 or 6 different heats. Nathan, he is in the black t-shirt, and he'll be working as the lead blacksmith. And then you have Lee, which has on the brown shirt, and Paul has on the green shirt. And they are known as strikers. They're all good blacksmiths, but they're going to work as the strikers.
I'm not ashamed.
Yeah.
Takes a while to cut this.
And now what they're doing is they're cutting off the metal for this hardy and to the right length. And then they will be upsetting it. And in order to do this, then they're all going to have to keep it uniform by rotating around the anvil with the sledgehammers. All 3 will be hitting this metal, and they'll be using a flatter also. So the main focus of this is to keep the metal uniform and to keep it hot. You don't want to beat on any cold metal. And now they're using the flatter And the reason for that is they're drawing it out. You have to spread this metal out to form to form this cutter like you want it, and to get it to the proper length. And as you can see, these two strikers is very important. Lee and Paul are really helping Nathan out because it takes a lot of energy to beat on this metal. And now they're trying to make the final shape. They're shaping this metal into this hardy. And Nathan is putting it into the vise and he's rasping it to try to get some of the final form. It's not the final form, but he's trying to get it into its final form. And he's going back in and getting more heat, more forming, and you'll see that he keeps going into the forge because you can't beat on cold metal. You got to keep your heat up. Now you'll see Nathan coming out of the forge with this steel, and he's beating it on the end of the anvil. What he's doing is getting the slag off of it.
Take a break. Let me put that thing in there deep. Huh? It's deep. He's gonna follow that
And now you'll see that they're with these two tools, what they're doing is they're forming the shouldering. They're doing the shouldering on the side of the hardy, and everything has to be kept uniform as you go along. The only thing that's left to be done now is the final sharpening of this hardy. This is the finished product that these blacksmiths have made. It takes approximately 30 minutes to make it, but it's a very hard job. This hardy is made out of high carbon steel, and then the reason for that is because you use it to cut off metal, and it just takes a hard metal in order to take it just like a chisel. So I think they've done a very good job, and by the time it's sharpened, it'll be a very good tool.